Where you are watching from, seeing us from, or viewing us from right now, I greet you in the name of Chuku Okike. Thank you for coming. You know that song that sings, I can see everything turning around, everything turning around, everything turning around for my good. I can see everything turning around, everything turning around for my good. How many of you know that songs? Oh, my people, I greet you as you that join this wonderful program, this wonderful time, this wonderful morning, this wonderful noon, this wonderful evening, depending on your time, on your location, on your zone. I greet you. I I respect you all. You're welcome. You are very, very welcome. So this morning, without wasting time, because we don't get that time to waste, everything they do, back boom, back boom, back boom, fire, 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 fire. 21 days to go. 21 days. I think from now, my program should be on countdown. We should be focusing more on countdown. 21 days countdown to Biafra re-establishment, restoration, re-declaration, re-actualize. Hi, Shineke na mena yebele. Listen, I am just happy. If you turn me around like this, I am happy. You turn me around like this, I am happy. What is happening? You remember when our prime minister tweeted about 2 or 3 weeks ago that this man, Taoreed Lagbaja, is sick and likely will not make it. Nigeria say, it's a lie. Taoreed Lagbaja is okay. He phoned us. He phoned us. He told us he is fine. How many of us remembered when our prime minister tweeted it? Today, what is happening? Where is Taoreed Lagbaja? Nigeria themselves, our prime minister didn't want to tell us that he is dead. He never wanted to say that the man is dead. He wanted Nigeria to accept that at least the man was flown out of the country in coma. He was in coma. He was flown out of the country like he dead, like life, half dead, almost 90% dead. You see, when they sit together to organize, to plan, to talk against Biafra, what happens? When you hear that the Biafra is a spirit, people don't really understand what that sentence means. Biafra is a spirit does not mean that is something you cannot see. No, Biafra is a spirit means that the activities of Biafra, the minds of Biafrans, the spirit of those that have died in this very cause, Biafra, are very active, actively, angrily behind everything concerning Biafra. That's why you see some things happening you cannot even explain. All of them that call themselves big masquerade, that parade themselves to stand against the restoration of Biafra. Have you imagined or asked yourself, where are they today? Have you imagined or asked yourself, where are these ones today? They are not there again. Trump wins United States of America election. Congratulations to Trump once again. peace restored, war will be over. You see, and there are something people are not getting or people are not remembering to look into. When Trump was in office, it was like peace all over the world. And this is what they don't want. You see, you might not like Trump. You might not like Trump. You might not like him. Just the same thing I'm telling people about this man we call Simon Ekpa. Just the same thing, you don't need to like him. This man here, this Simon Ekpa, you don't even need to know him. You don't need to like him. But you need to know what he is doing. You need to understand what he is saying. You need to understand where he is going. So today, Trump becomes the president of the United States of America. Immediately Trump left office. Come see wonder. Come see wonder. Come see wonder. America begin going through some things, pains, sorrow, all manner of things here and there. Like I said, it's not about Trump, but it's about the activities of Donald Trump. That's what I want us to know. It's about his activities. It's not about him. It's about what he has that he's bringing to the table. I wish everybody go truly understand what we are talking about. I wish. I greet every one of us, anywhere you are joining us from, anywhere you are watching from, this wonderful morning, this wonderful day, this wonderful afternoon. You are welcome to this wonderful program once again. I greet you as you're joining me. Try and like the video, try and share the video, try and even dislike the video, because I know what I'm saying now might be annoying to so many people, but the truth is that it doesn't matter if you like or if you dislike what I am saying. The only thing that matters is that I am telling you the truth. The truth is what I have come to tell you. Like all of us knows, if you have been following me, you will understand that I don't come to do propaganda. I don't come to do blackmailing. I don't come to do blogging. I don't come to look for viewers. I come to disseminate informations that are very important, that are very vital, that are all truth. And I give you facts. So, like I said, I welcome every one of us this wonderful morning, anywhere you may be watching me from. I don't want us to waste too much time here. Belushuku nde woman utotoma ya maragana ma, and Frankie Adiko Frankie ndewo, I greet you. Jude Dino ndewo, Johnson Paul Odu Peace, salute and love. Ozioma Omenale. Omenale Igbo. Ndewo Ozioma. I love that. I love that. Henry Paul, I greet you. Ndewo. Peace. Peace, I greet you. Special greeting. Edward Ibe. Good man. Good man, I greet you. Osita. Osita Eno Ike. Ndewo Osita. So we move and continue. I beg, if you're watching me from YouTube, try and like this video for me. Try and like this video for me. So if you are looking on the screen, you will understand what I am saying. Taoreed Lagbaja, Taoreed Lagbaja, as they call him, is gone. He's no longer alive today. Taoreed Lagbaja our prime minister came out here and made it clear that this man is no longer alive. Nigeria said, ignore the man, Simon Ekpa. He is making propaganda. You remember what is his name? Not Rufai, Ruben Abati. Ignore him. He is a propagandist. I want us to understand something. That you hate somebody does not mean the person is not saying the truth. Your hate today for what Simon Ekpa is doing or for his person has nothing to contribute, add, or minus in who the true person Simon Ekpa is. This is what I want you to know. Exactly this now is what I want us to understand. We fail to understand the truth. We pursue our mind. You know, I used to tell people that the day we begin to understand the difference between what we want, what we need, between what we want and what we need, it will be good. It will do us a lot good. If we begin to understand what we want from what we need, it go good for us. Because many of us are being deceived by what we want. Many of us are being deceived by thinking that what we want is the actual thing we need. But the truth is that what you want has nothing to do with what you need. The paramount thing in this life is your need, not your want. And until we begin to understand the realities of this life better for us, this is why I have been telling people, and I will keep telling people, that the truth will always remain. The truth will always remain. Your hate for Simon Ekpa, your dislike for Simon Ekpa has nothing to do with the reality. We never have anything to do with the reality. The truth is that whatever you feel is not important. The important thing is the fact. Who is this Simon Ekpa? What has he done? I want you to go back and look or ask yourself. All the things you see Simon Ekpa have done or is doing or we do or say, which of them have he said that has become lie? I'm asking just a simple question. Which of the things that Simon Ekpa have done are lie? Because we know the thing. He told you so many things, and that the so many things have come to pass. Just the same way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you so many things that have come to pass. Yet, we see Simon Ekpa as our enemy. Yet, we see Simon Ekpa as the worst thing that is happening to us. One thing you should be asking, I think so many of us should be curious in finding out, who is this Simon Ekpa for real? Who is he? Is he from India for real? Or Pakistan? Where? God have mercy on me. Where is this Simon Ekpa coming from? Who is he? Nei. Is he truly an Indian man? The only man that speaks, Nigerian government, the quake. The Nigerian senators will sit to sit and deliberate days and days and days, to the point that their Senate president will come and tell you, we have to be fast too, because we don't even know when he will put it at home. If he put this seat at home today, that means he say wahala day for us. So let us quickly deliberate on what to do next. And we laugh over it. We laugh. I want us to remember that Simon Ekpa said something. He said, I am going to bring down Nigeria. When you hear the Bible say that you have fallen, I see the devil, I see the Satan fall like a star from the heaven. I see fall. I see the devil fall like a star from the heaven. Do you understand? That is the kind of thing we are talking about. That is what we are talking about. Today, as we discuss, as we are here now talking, I want you to understand that the only solution to everything we are doing, we have done, we will do, is to focus on the reality, to focus on the truth, and the fight for the truth. And what is the truth? Let us listen to Simon Ekpa, just as Mazinan can have directed that he is bringing a new dimension into this very awareness. It's no longer awareness, it's restoration of your own freedom, of my own freedom, of our own freedom altogether. So I want us to understand that your head too, my head too, we never create or add or remove anything from the person, Simon Ekpa. Today, quickly, before we go over to this news, I would like us to quickly jump into Twitter to see, because I see some news flashing or lingering here and there. You know, some news, Nigeria will always leave you with your jaw dropped when you think or when you want to see anything about Nigeria, your mouth will drop. Before we come back here, I wish I have time. Okay, before we come back here, let us quickly go to Twitter and see what is going on Twitter. Yeah, let's go and see what is happening or what is trending on Twitter. So quickly, I'm jumping to Twitter right now. You see, because I saw some things that happened. I think there is one of the news. Hold on. This is the money. Hold on, I don't know if this one have. This is 10 million naira cash recovered from police officers from Zone 16 Bayelsa State. This is the money they removed from somebody's hand. They collected from somebody. You will see it. I'm coming. 10 million naira defrauded by the same Nigeria police. When we tell you that these people are in Biafran land to do evil, we know they agree, we know they understand. Now, watch this video.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So total we have here is 10 million naira. This money was criminally robbed from a Nigerian and NYSC youth corps member, no, who was traveling to River State. He was held by these officers, and the family had to contribute this money. Here I see 10 million naira. That's what we have here. So it's recovered. My name is Harrison Wamnishu. We just left Unogwa, AIG zone 16, Unogwa, Bayelsa State. All right. Some NYSC members traveling from Warri to Port Harcourt. They are Deltans. They were stopped at stop and search in Bayelsa State. Some officers who are now identified as surveillance team of the AIG zone 16, Bayelsa State, took their phones from them and searched them. They found nothing. They searched the car. They found nothing. So they asked them to please to give them money for fuel. Because of the delay, they delayed them for almost 30 minutes. So the young man transferred 15,000 naira to the officer. This is the account he transferred the money to. And after he transferred this money to the officer, I think the officer holding his phone saw the debit alert on his phone dropped, and he saw that he has some huge amount of money in his account. So now they can't change them for him. Immediately he saw the debit alert on his phone, they dragged them into the car and took them away. They drove them for about 2 hours in the bush, going from different location to another, until they now took them to zone 16, Bayelsa, where they took them to the office and forced them to make some videos that they allege internet fraudsters, Yahoo, and the rest of them. So they started telling them to tell the family to send money. They started calling friends and families, and they were sending money to their account until they got about 10 million naira, which they transferred to this POS account, was paid to POS account. The officers involved in this case were just patrolling around the yard, like they were laughing at us. Say, no, we don't collect them now. We go still, we show we go still. They were like threatening us in the place. So we now went to AIG office to go and say AIG. The PIO led us to AIG office, and the way the man shouted at me, the way the man treated me was very, very bad, and it shows that he is working with these guys. He's the one backing them. Because if you're not the one backing them, I don't see the reason why you should be angry with me. So the IG should call the AIG zone 16 to order, because these guys have been doing this thing for so long. A lot of recovery has been made. These officers, nothing happened to them. Tomorrow again, they'll go back again to the road again to go and commit more havoc. The anti-courtesy unit of that same zone 16, money was recovered just last 3 weeks. The officers, nothing happened to them. It continues. Now, after this recovery, now what happened next? They will still go back again to the road again to go and commit more havoc. Extort people, hold them hostage, and force them to transfer money into their account. It is criminal. It is criminal. And I believe these officers are the ones destroying the image of the Nigerian police force. They should be called to order.
Did you just listen to that? Did you just listen to what I listened to? The point I want us to pick here, the policemen were at the shake point, shaking. What are they shaking? Everybody. I want us to understand that when you hear us crying, you hear the man, Ekpa, the Indian man crying, the only man that smokes spiritual Igbo in Finland. It will go to South Africa, Bumi Kenga. The only man that smokes Igbo in Finland, it will go to Kuwait and touch Soru brain upside down. The only man that smokes Igbo in Finland, it will go to UK and they touch Uchechi brain, and she will start talking rubbish, and so on and so forth, all of them. Ekperima. That have ekperimarized so many of us today. The man, Simon Ekpa. The man, Nnamdi Kanu, who has brought us to this point, who has given us these platforms to speak. When you hear them tell you that your land is under siege, you don't understand. I used to tell us that what the foot soldiers could not do in the name of headers, what the headers could not do, they are using those in uniform to do it, but nobody want to listen to me. Probably I'm not disseminating the information from Arise News. I'm not doing it from Channels News. I'm not doing it from MTL, so nobody would listen to me, because we love it when it comes from Nigeria. You see, I used to tell us also, all this our celebrity. You remember our brother that police shot dead? We have forgotten him immediately. We moved on. What do we see? We see Flavor fighting. Copy, copy. Casey, copy my song. Casey say, I no copy your song. When police don't come out the life of one of you, you are there fighting, copy. All of you musicians in Biafra land are copycats. Flavor, from beginning of his song to the last of his song, now people song in the copy. All, if say I be blogger, where they do, they give you all in song one by one. I go tell you who in copy. Either he copy ancient people music, or he copy somebody old. He go carry them for Igbo, turn them to English. Why are you fighting for rubbish? When the same forces that are destroying the poor will also destroy you. This is what we don't even know. Flavor and Casey fighting, whose song is it? Your brother has been gunned down by a man in the name of police, working for those he called Janjaweed. You think them, and I want us to understand something. That somebody answer okay Wankwo does not mean the person is your brother as Igbo man. That somebody answered Efyong Okon does not mean he is your brother. That somebody answered Emeka doesn't make him your brother. Today we have people mixed. I want you to remember, I used to tell us that the story of Biafra Exodus, or the story of Biafra, will only be likened to the story in the Bible. When the Israelites were going, the Bible told us that they were mixed multitude, and they all left Egypt in the name that they are all Israelites. And they were the people causing problem. They were the people that deceived the true Israelites. They misled them into living and dying in the wilderness for 40 years before that generation were wiped away. What am I saying? When you see somebody in the name of police and he answer Ugono Konkwo, it doesn't mean he is an Igbo. They are one of those mixed multitude amongst us. Don't be surprised the person you call Wankwo that shot our brother to death. What is his name? Iboja. Don't be surprised that man is from Sahel, but he was among us. He grew up amongst us. He became one of us. What does it take one to become one of you? That's why they come to your land. All they do, catch our sisters, clear them, either by marrying them, or clear them by force, or clear them by giving them money. They go, they born their Peking, they go. Have you been able to get any Fulani woman, marry any Igbo, marry any Yoruba, We know the reason. Oh. We don't reason. No, I want to ask, even if you have, it will be 1 out of 1 million. You hardly see a Fulani woman marry another tribe. But you will see their men marrying millions of other people's tribe. What are they doing? They want to infiltrate you. They want to become the multitude that will be deceiving people, distracting people, misleading people to do the things they shouldn't do. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So what am I saying? I've not forgotten my line of thought. Is that our brothers that believe they are superheroes, they are super celebrities, the same way one bullet or so-called policeman tell you it's an accidental discharge, even when the bullets were more than 5 on one person, the so-called accidental discharge, that is the same way it will happen to you, unless you fight for the justice of that Iboja. But they have not done so. And it is still happening today. We don't forget Iboja, move on. Today is another one happening. And I want us to know from this story, Harrison Bomishaw or Bomoshaw is telling us now, it doesn't end here. This story has not ended here. It continues to happen on so many people. Do you know that so many people have sold their lands? So many people have sold their properties to bear themselves from the hands of Nigerian police or army or navy or air force or customs. It depends who get them. Our land has been under siege by the same people you called your security forces. Do you see this story coming? If this story had come from me, nobody would believe it. If it had come from our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, you wouldn't believe it. But this is what is happening. This is not even unknown gunmen that abduct him. Had they been their people did not come up with this amount of money, do you know what would have happened to them? They would never return again. And so many people has gone missing like this. And they will tell you if it is in Old Imo State, precisely, or Anambra, they go tell you, say that Simon Ekpa boys carry them. Are you getting the message? Anyway, we'll come to that next time. I don't have that time. I just want us to know that this is something that will touch everybody. When you feel it is not your business, one day it will become your business. And when days will become your business, it will be too late for you to clear the mess. The only best moment we have in this life to clear any mess is to clear it before it gets us. Today, in Biafra land, this is the story happening to everyone, everywhere, every time. And we'll take it as normal. It has become a normal thing that happens, that everybody have to live with it. And we said we are not going to live with this mess. We cannot live with it like this. Like it or leave it, we will not live with it. Police will catch someone and take them to ATM and they force them to get all their money. Now police work with the bankers. Did you hear the story? I will let the video play again. That they catch them after delaying them, trying to find one thing or the other. They could find nothing. They tell them, oh yeah, give us something, make we take buy for. They just send them a little money of 15,000 naira. They communicated with their bank and found out that they have plenty money in their account. Now they have to force them to extract money from them. Do you see the country? Do you see why you must not allow this evil influence to overcome you? I want us to listen to the video again before we move over to another thing. Listen.
Backing them.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So total we have here is 10 million naira. This money was criminally robbed from a Nigerian, an NYSC youth corps member, who was traveling to River State. He was held by these officers, and the family had to contribute this money. Here, I see 10 million naira. That's what we have here. So it's recovered.
My name is Harrison Wamnishu. We just left Unogwa, AIG zone 16, Unogwa, Bayelsa State. All right. Some NYSC members traveling from Warri to Port Harcourt. They are Deltans. They were stopped at stop and search in Bayelsa State. Some officers who are now identified as surveillance team of the AIG zone 16, Bayelsa State, took their phones from them and searched them. They found nothing. They searched the car. They found nothing. So they asked them to a place to give them money for fuel. Because of the delay, they delayed them for almost 30 minutes. So the young man transferred 15,000 naira to the officer. This is the account he transferred the money to. And after he transferred this money to the officer, I think the officer holding his phone saw the debit alert on his phone dropped, and he saw that he has some huge amount of money in his account. So now they can't change them for him. Immediately he saw the debit alert on his phone, they dragged them into the car and took them away. They drove them for about 2 hours in the bush, going from different location to another, until they now took them to zone 16, Bayelsa, where they took them to the office and forced them to make some videos that they allege internet fraudsters, Yahoo, and the rest of them. So they started telling them to tell the family to send money. They started calling friends and families, and they were sending money to their account until they got about 10 million naira, which they transferred to this POS account, was paid to POS account. The officers involved in this case were just patrolling around the yard, like they were laughing at us. Say, no, we don't collect them now. We go still show we go still. They were like threatening us in the place. And we now went to AIG office to go and say AIG. The PRO led us to AIG office, and the way the man shouted at me, the way the man treated me was very, very bad, and it shows that he is working with these guys. He's the one backing them. Because if you're not the one backing them, I don't see the reason why you should be angry with me. So the IG should call the AIG zone 16 to order, because these guys have been doing this thing for so long. A lot of recovery has been made. These officers, nothing happened to them. Tomorrow again, they'll go back again to the road again to go and commit more havoc. The anti-courtesy unit of that same zone 16, money was recovered just last 3 weeks. The officers, nothing happened to them. It continues. Now, after this recovery, now what happened next? They will still go back again to the road again to go and commit more havoc. Escape people, hold them hostage, and force them to transfer money into their account. It is criminal. It is criminal. And I believe these officers are the ones destroying the image of the Nigerian police force. They should be called to order.
The thing is that Nigeria police force never had image. They have never had any image. All over the world, it's only in Nigeria you have a force called police force. It's only in Nigeria you have security operative that is called police force. Go and check all over the world. I have never heard of police force anywhere. The only security department I heard force attached is Air Force. Only Air Force all over the world. When you hear Air Force, unless the language, unless it's not English language, but if it is in English language, you will only hear Air Force, and Air Force means the people where they fly for up. I've never heard of any. Even in America, you have so many departments of police, different forms of department of police. I've never heard of police force. But in Nigeria, you have police force. And the people have cried, remove this force from police. Let them, they send a lie. There must to remain police force. And the people that gave you the name police force in their country, their police is not police force. Their police is not police force. That is why I tell people, don't die for what you don't know. This thing that happened to these people has been happening to so many people, to hundreds of thousands of people. But the thing is, who in own show for road, they go say, nah, today it happened. If you listen to him, he said that they have been doing it to so many people and nothing has happened to them. When I tell you that Nigeria, anything can happen. I don't know if policeman never carry that their big AK-47 or 50, put for your face, say, if you talk, I go shoot you throw away for this small gutter where they here. Nothing go happen. Fear. Fear. What did I do that day? I carry fridge. I go Odolo, buy fridge, carry and they go. How many fridge? One fridge, one or just one. One. Put them for downfall. Carry and they go from Odolo to Lawanson. At the cell. You say you thief them. This is the receipt. You rob them. You the go station. I want to talk. If you talk, I go shoot you to wait for this small gutter. Nothing go happen. I became afraid. I was even praying that they carry the fridge and make I go. Because the fear goes people all over me. Because if you shoot me through away, nothing go happen. True. So many people has been wasted this way. We have seen videos. We have read news. We have listened to news. We have seen people comments. We have seen people submissions on how police, army, brutality went on and on and on and on. Especially now in Biafra land, this is what is happening. This is their hobby. Do you know that police or army or custom or road safety or VIO or custom or navy or even air force have to lobby, pay money for them to get transferred to Biafra land? Now, to work in Biafra land is now working in oil-rich country. Because this is where they go to extort money. When you hear of economic sabotage, you don't know what it means. That is why today in Olo, they are fighting our people. Yesterday in Olo, Nigerian army threw bomb inside Olo International Market. Yesterday, somebody from Olo tell me that I am saying the truth or that I am lying. I was here yesterday when one of my brothers called me and gave me the news. I was shocked. They threw bomb. I'm not telling you they went in to arrest or fight or they threw bomb. But now the question is this. The bomb they threw inside the Olo market, many people died. Many people died. They tell you they are looking for ESN because they never accepted that they are Biafran army. They say they are looking for ESN. Now, when did ESN start being inside the Olo market? From Ekoto to market, they have destroyed the Ekoto to market. They have went to Olo. They have started bombing Olo market in broad daylight. When you hear of economic sabotage, you don't understand. Remember what Shetima said. They will make you useless. They will make you useless. And when you look at the situation, I wonder why anybody will not understand what is going on. Money man, one them keki, man, I greet you. Sunday, Akachuku, I greet you. You are welcome. Mike, anyone that is joining, you are welcome. I beg you of one thing, just try and like. If you're watching me from Facebook, try and share the program in groups. If you're watching from Twitter, try and retweet the program. Today is good though. Twitter just opened door, probably because I'm speaking of Trump. Probably because I'm speaking of Trump. What is happening to my food? Eh? So, my people, no verse na call coming. Ugo nwanne m ekele gị. I got one Finland again. If you are missing Finland, you miss. I just shared memory of Finland of last year, last night. If you go see, and then be the last video before this one. You watch and see the thing to bam, 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 bam. So, like I was saying, the people that feel Flavor, Zubi Michael, all of them, the celebrities that feel that Igbo Jah is not a person, he should just die and go. Una go follow him because the impunity never stop. I want us to remember the impunity, it never stop. It go on. The mixed multitude in the name of police and the army. Because what they will tell you, they are Igbos. You see what they are using as a strategy to deceive you. Hey, you're Igbos. The police you murdered. The police you shoot. Are they not your Igbo brothers? But the same police you call the Igbo brothers, they murdered Igbo Jah, and there's so many uncountable of them. Nobody is talking about it. They will not come out to condemn them. But when you go catch them, tell them, say, we no get caught. We no get prison. Make you go ask God where you go stay. They go come out there, but your brother Igbo, you don't want him to do police. He's hungry. What I'm saying, onye fu ife ọjọọ ya kagbuo onye kwuo na ọ dị njọ. Like I said earlier, Igbo Jah na somebody papa, na somebody brother, na somebody pikin, na somebody uncle. Igbo Jah get some responsibility wey be say today, those responsibilities, nobody they carry them again. And that means if there is a girl, a sister, or a cousin, or a nephew, a family relation that is in school under the care of Igbo Jah, that girl is likely to turn to a prostitute. If it's a boy, it's likely to turn to Yahoo or carry gun. And tomorrow you go say, hey, IPOB. But you are the cause. Let us join forces and condemn evil now. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. We move. Ojishukwu Ekenenge. Yeah, the YouTube, they just leave them after almost 1 year. They leave the YouTube. So I thank God. They leave them. So just try and like the program. Let's see if they go leave them forever now, because I want me to leave them forever. I don't want me to touch them again. They take careful of the programs I do. So quickly, this man, Lagbaja, Lagbaja, is Lagbaja his name, right? This man here, Taoreed Lagbaja, they say he don't die. Finally, breaking, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja is dead. That's what the news says. And then I begin to ask myself, when this man, where they here, where you see him face big, when they call Ekpa, when they call Onyoshi, when they call everything, he talks something, say, this man, I'm not even sure, say he's either alive, but make I no talk, make I just reserve comment. Now waiting in talk. The Prime Minister said, let me not talk too much. But the way I'm seeing it, if he is still alive, Nigeria come out and say, don't mind Simon Ekpa with his propaganda. Don't mind him. Today, Nigeria finally, and no. Firstly, we saw them come out and say, somebody should replace, not replace him. Somebody should stand in for him. Acting chief of army staff. They appointed somebody. Just yesterday, Tinubu elevated the man with the highest rank of lieutenant general again. And today, they come to announce to you that Lagbaja is dead. You see, had it not been that Simon Ekpa, the criminal, exposed them, probably they would have left the man's dead in a dark, and they will not tell you. This man died as soon as they claim he is alive. Remember, they told you he spoke with Tinubu that he is okay, he is fine, he is doing well, he is recovering. Today, what happened? You see, if you no know Nigeria, you no go understand Nigeria. You need to know Nigeria to understand Nigeria. You need to know Nigeria to understand Nigeria. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has announced the death of Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja, Chief of Army Staff. Lagbaja died at the age of 56. According to a statement issued by the Special Advisor to the President, Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, he passed away on Tuesday night in Lagos after a period. Lie. Born on February 28, 1968, Lieutenant General Lagbaja was appointed Chief of Army Staff on June 19, 2023 by President Tinubu. His distinguished military career began when he enrolled in Nigeria Defense Academy in 1987. On September 19, 1992, he was commissioned as a second lieutenant in Nigeria Infantry Corps as a member of the 39th Regular Corps. Throughout his service, Lieutenant General Lagbaja demonstrated exceptional leadership and a commitment to serving as a platoon commander in the 93 Battalion and the 72 Special Force Battalion. He played a pivotal role in numerous internal security. Listen here. He played pivotal roles. He played pivotal roles in numerous internal security operations. Are you getting the one? Internal, listen, he said he played pivotal role in numerous internal security operations. Make him come play again now. Since he sabi play pivot, make him come play am again. Make him come play am again. We talk, people refuse to hear. We talk, people refuse to hear. We talk, people refuse to listen. When you hear the Biafran Prime Minister tell you anything, bro, take it and believe it. It is true. Just true. True. Today, Trump become the president of America. You see, I remember the day somebody asked our prime minister, what about if Trump fell? What will you do? Don't you think the way it is happening, Kamala is winning? And the prime minister, the Biafra Republic government in exile, answered this person and said, it's not about what people think or what or what the environment says. It is about your principle. You don't move from here to there because of what you think or what you believe or what you want. You stand one place. If you say you don't want Biafra, stand the bold, come out to make it clear that you don't want Biafra. Make we know you, make we see you. No be say you don't want Biafra today. Tomorrow I want Biafra. Next tomorrow,
family.
Next tomorrow I want Biafra. I want make we understand that this life, the Bible say, one day we will give account of everything we don't do. Whether I like it or whether I don't like it. Before we go, I want us to listen to the speech of Donald Trump. We listen to Donald Trump's speech before we go.
We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And to every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest.
What has happened?
Until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
While other networks lie to you about what's happening now, InfoWars tells you the truth about what's happening next.
Ask for your support. TheAlexJonesStore.com, GeoJonesNaturals.com. Go to President Trump Live right now. I love how my headset went out right when he went up. Here it is.
There, look what happened. Is this crazy? but it's a political victory that our country.
Well, I guess we listened and we heard him. It's like a political, it's like a mirage, it's like a film. And like we all know, they were told, like I said, it's not about Trump. I want us to understand that this is not about Trump. It's not about the person of Trump. It's about what Trump have in stores. What Trump is able to do, we be able to do, we be able to bring to the table. It's not about Kamala. Kamala Harris might be a good woman, but I want you to know there are forces that are controlling. If Kamala Harris will go in, today is the war between Russia, Ukraine. Tomorrow, do you know where it will lead to? Probably South Korea might be linked. Probably Israel will become Arab-Israel war. I want you to know where we are going to. And I want you to know why we need Trump. We need peace. We need peace. We don't want a situation where somebody go come carry something, they shook for your body in the name that you are sick, even when you are not sick. There are many videos that has been leaked. I have to stop this program here, but the truth remains. Victory to the Trump. Victory to Simon Ekpa. Victory to the truth.